Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. If you've never been here before, thank you very much for clicking. Thank you very much for seeing what we're all about. If you have been here before, then like always, thank you very much for coming back and thank you very much for supporting me. So today is just a little video. So I've never really had bad skin, but I've always had sort of like the tiny little bumps. I think they're like whiteheads. I always used to think they were spots, but I'm pretty sure they're just whiteheads. And I used to get sort of colouring around my cheeks, and my skin wasn't really as even as it could be. And I never really used to be that fussed about it, but now that I have been signed into an agency, I would like sort of nice glowy skin without the need of a lot of makeup. And also, if you've got nice skin, then makeup just goes on easier, and it's just easier for everyone really. So in regards to my skincare, basically it wasn't ever bad, like I said, but it hasn't been amazing. So I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go into a counter and I'm just gonna see what people say, and I'm just gonna get whatever they recommend basically. Because usually I've been to places that are more sort of natural and all that sort of things, but I find with those sorts of products, they not only do they not work, but they make my skin worse. I tended to find that when I went into a normal sort of drugstore counter, they'd look at my skin and they'd automatically send me to the blemish section of the products, so you know, like tea tree and stuff like that. And they weren't really listening when I was saying I don't want to mattify my face, that's not what I want to do. And they were just sending me to tea tree, and it just wasn't... Because my skin, it does get oily throughout the day, but it is also very dry. So it's dehydrated, oily skin. And people kept sending me to sort of drying, mattifying skincare. And I was like, this isn't what I want. It's drying my skin out. Do you know when you put moisturiser on and it's still not moisturised? And I was like, my skin is still flaky. People weren't listening, and to be honest, I just got sick of it, and I was like, right, well, I don't want blemish stuff. That's not what my goal is. My goal is to have sort of nicer, healthier skin. So I just thought, right, I'm just going to go into a Kiehl's. I've heard a lot about Kiehl, so I was like, I'm just going to pop in and see what they say. So I popped into the Kiehl's in the Fenwicks. I did try, we do have a Kiehl's shop in the city centre, but when I went in, she did exactly the same as everyone else and just sent me to like the blemish stuff, and I was like, that's not what I want. So I decided to go with the Fenwicks counter. She was really helpful, sat me down for consultation. That's when she was like, oh, your skin's just dehydrated and oily, that's fine. And I was like, okay, cool, now I feel like we're getting somewhere. So she pointed to me a load of the different products, and these are the products that I came out with. I've been using them for about a week, which I guess isn't a long time, but honestly, the difference in my skin that I've seen in a week, I just want to get this video out there, do you know what I mean? So first, I got the Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. This is the calendula with calendula flower extract for a normal to oily skin type. And it just says that the rich gel formula activates with water, it gently removes impurities, and it doesn't strip the skin of essential moisture. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. What I did notice straight away after using this the first time, my skin wasn't tight after cleansing. I just assumed that was normal, because the cleanser that I was using before, my skin would be super tight and I'd have to moisturise straight away, otherwise I'd feel like all the moisture was sucked out of my face and I felt like a desert. Do you know, like the cracked desert? That's how I felt like. I didn't realise that meant that it was too harsh for my skin, and that meant that it was stripping all of my oils, and then obviously my face was then compensated for that and making more oils, and it just... vicious circle, vicious circle. So my face doesn't feel tight after this, it's refreshing. So what I do is after I've come out of the shower, my face is obviously wet, I'll put one pump of this into my hands, I'll lather it up, and then I'll gently, in circular motions, sort of cleanse my face. I do this every morning and night. Afterwards, I then pat dry gently with a towel, because you should always be gentle with your face. Why would you not be gentle with your face? Always be gentle. Always. Then I'm going to go and take my Calendula Herbal Extract Toner, and we're just going to take it on a little round cotton pad and just go all over my face. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's sort of refreshing. And I mean, since I've been starting to use it, I have noticed that my skin has got noticeably sort of clearer. But I think it's really cool. So it's with calendula, and this tone in particular, it has the petals in it, so it's a lot more potent. I just think it's cool, and like the petals just float about. Yeah, I just really like this. It doesn't really have a smell. No, but that's okay, because I mean, surely skincare shouldn't smell that strongly, otherwise then it'd be fragranced. So it's nice anyway, I really like it. Next we're going to go in with the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil Free Gel Cream. So the reason that I use this one as opposed to the Ultra Facial Cream, do you know, the one in the white tub, is because not only does my skin get oily throughout the day, but I also work in a restaurant, and if I'm doing a 12-hour shift, you can imagine that sort of with all like the cooking going on in the air, it's just not great for my skin. I obviously don't get time to like wash my face or anything. I do like my skin looking a little bit dewy, like I don't like looking matte. I don't know why, I always like having a little bit of sheen to me. And I feel that this does give me, it keeps that sheen to my skin without it being like I could cook chips off your face. And it's just a little gel consistency, which I also really like. It just feels really hydrating, and it's not too heavy, it's really light as well. I'm going to go ahead and just put that on. With this moisturiser, honestly, a little bit goes a long way. And I mean, yes, it's not the cheapest. I think this was around the 35 mark, but you just hardly, you literally touch it and that's enough for your face really. You hardly use it. So it'll last, and to be honest, with skincare, you want to be spending money on it. Like, why do we spend so much money on makeup but not skincare? Do you know what I mean? Your skin is the base of the makeup. You got to look after your skin. And then just to finish off with, so days like today, I'm doing a 12 close today. I'm at work all day. To be honest, I can't really be bothered to put makeup on. I want to feel fresh-faced. I'm still a little bit tired after not getting any sleep 2 nights ago. I haven't quite caught up yet. So what I do is I take the Kiehl's Glow Formula Skin Hydrator. This is one of the new things that they have, and it is gorgeous. It hasn't got any glitter, it's not got any shimmer in it, so I don't know how it does it, but it just makes your skin look amazing. Onto my fingers. And then we're just going to go ahead and rub it in. And it smells amazing as well. It smells so good. So this has pomegranate extract in. I don't know if I've said before. I've got like a goldfish today, honestly, I forgot. And I don't know if that's what I can smell, but I guess it kind of smells a little bit citrusy, I'd say. Oh, it smells so nice. Basically just all I do to my skin every morning. Every night is the same, basically. Apart from if I've got makeup on, then I'll use an oil cleanser to clean it off first and then go in with my skincare. But yeah, I mean, I hope you can tell that my skin is looking a lot better than what it was. It's still not there yet, but it's only been a week. But I think I'm going to pop in after I get paid again and buy a couple more bits that I wanted. Like, they had a load of masks that I just really wanted, you know, to just boost them on those sort of extra pampered nights that you want in. Get a little bit of extra product there, because I love a good face mask. That is just what I do for my face. I am now ready to leave the house. Ever since I have sort of switched to this skincare routine, I feel a lot more confident about leaving the flat without makeup on. Like, I genuinely feel completely fine. Before, I would do it and I didn't really care, but it was because I didn't care. Like, I wasn't like, oh yeah, my skin looks great. I just didn't care what my skin looked like. But now, I honestly could say, like, I feel like I could quite happily go shopping all day and feel completely fine about it. And my skin just feels so soft as well. I highly recommend these products. So that was just my video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and click the subscribe button. It's just down below. It's so close, just there. If you really like my video, go ahead and click the little notification bell, then you get notified every time that I do upload a video, which is every Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 PM. With that being said, I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, evening, week, weekend, month, whatever, and I'll see you all next time.